We welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this thing started. And off we go here in Cincinnati. Charlie Jones now to return. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here we go. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
Gun. 11. Ready? Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Here comes the screen to Burks. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 42-yard line.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Man in motion is Brown. Second down, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The run, it's the rookie from Texas Tech. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Two-time Pro Bowler Josh Hines Allen having a lot of success here early in the season. 2 sacks in the opener, and he's got another one here.
Come on, ready?
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. Finds an alley to the 35. And they are finally going to get him down at the Bengals' 13-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 33 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
11. 180.
Burrow to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Burrow. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, it's Parker Washington. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. In motion comes Thomas. They go play action for Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got Strange. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And, man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
second down throw. Oh, no chance there. Logan Wilson. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He makes sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. Stop.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. But it's very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run. Assignment keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 2nd and 6.
11. Here we go. Right, Eddie.
They go play action for Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll be third down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
3rd and 6.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 17 yards, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. Brooks, first down and then some. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. One quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
One. Ready? Gun. Shots. 180. Playing touch.
Back to throw. Burrow. Open man is Davis. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Pick number 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match tight ends or receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll take it at the 12. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 43-yard line.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it once more with Etienne. Etienne has the first down, still going. And he will go all the way. Travis Etienne, touchdown Jacksonville. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line, distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Gun. 11.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Foye Alorton with the play.
4-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Right 80. 11.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. And the drive is still up. He's got the first down up to the 44.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
3rd down and 9. Now, Burrow. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Here's Ryan Rico now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. First down throw for Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Gain of 7 brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
Go to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jaguars.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow. This takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion is going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Throw on the run is complete. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
23.
To throw is Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Basil Tootin. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
On, ready? Get set. Right, stop.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Here we go. Ready? 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Here we go. Big search.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That caught by Davis. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 3rd and long.
Here we go. Can. Stop. 12. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, busted coverage, and Chase is wide open. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Caught, Gesicki on the right. And it'll be taken down when it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
40-yard line.
Top line, ready? Here we go. 12 to take that.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot. 180. It's hot. Hot. 12. Shot.
To throw is Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
11 empty. Here we go. Shot.
Another try with Brooks. But he goes nowhere. The call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bengals are back within 5.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. Washington now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On the bootleg. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They've got him.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In motion is Hunter. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that's going to bounce out of bounds, giving them a short field to work with here.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13, big 13.
On the move, running left, it's Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Burrow. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
One, ready?
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now, Burrow. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
So these are always the most disappointing drives, right? So you get the ball, you're on your opponent's side of the field, and then you go 3 and out. So you take the field, you say, this is a prime opportunity. Come away at least with points, and now they find themselves in a tricky, delicate situation. I'm curious to see what they do here on 4th down.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 5-yard line.
let's go.
The drive begins with a carry from ETN. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Here's 3rd and 2.
We're at 23. Same break. Same break. Go, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Gordon Battle from his secondary spot makes his way in and takes down the QB.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Ventrell Miller there to bring him down.
Brings up second down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Get it out quickly to Higgins.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's pumped by Brooks. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
11, big 13, big 13. 11.
Back to throw, Burrow. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold them to no gain.
Stop.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Bengals will line up for the two-point
Burrow. That'll be caught, and he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Forced to his right. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10.
11.
In motion is Hunter. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Here we go.
1st and 10. Here's Brooks. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Right 80. 11, Thomas.
Burrow. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
That's a gain of 3.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Third down, they need 5.
Here we go. Shot. 180. Shot. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. That one started left, and it's off the upright, and no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete. Wasn't Strange was his intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And it comes to 4th and 2. Throwing is Lawrence. That's taken in.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
1st down throw for Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Carry now. Brooks. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
On 1, ready?
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Dot. 12. Dot.
They'll go on the ground with Devin Neal. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 2.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Here we go.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down.
So first things first, you want to make sure that you pick up a fresh set of downs. He does that. Of course, he would have loved to have gotten the touchdown, but I've got a feeling he's going to get another shot here, this time from the 1.
They'll run here. It's Neal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kevin Neal. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Pearson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That'll be complete to Tootin. Here comes second down. Here's Lawrence. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. Lawrence now. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go. 180. 180 touch.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals.